Hello, YouTuber Woobers. It's 17th, getting closer and closer to that very special day every 4 years, and the country is heating up. You don't need to be near a major city? Don't be. You can always watch it on TV. Uh, feel sorry for anybody out there that gets injured this coming Friday because people are just plain stupid. Get over yourselves. You lost. The world just might be a better place for a little while. So, at any rate, anywho, I've been drinking this stuff here. Kale Blazer, Naked Juice. And see where it says there? No sugar added. Well, I was getting this. First, I started getting it at BJ's, which is a wholesale um, place, grocery store for those that are outside the country. And they didn't have it all the time. I found it at Walmart. So, there are certain clues that I should really pick up on. Walmart sells it cheaper than BJ sells it in this size. This isn't a standard size. If you go to the grocery store, they sell it in like a pint for about $3 or so. Um, and it's like $8 at BJ's and it's $6 at Walmart. It has to go to a super Walmart, which is up in North Adams, which is about an hour ride from here, maybe a little more, depending on traffic. And it's like from the southern Berkshires to the northern Berkshires. It's kind of what it is. It's actually pretty far. So I've been kind of living on this. I'll sit down and I'll drink this whole container in a day. So I'll like fill up my refrigerator and then I'll have them every few days. But I noticed that when I have one of these, my sugar stays high for a while. And if I look at the ingredients, if I get out my trusted magnifying glass and check out the ingredients, it has orange juice, kale puree, apple juice, cucumber juice, spinach juice, celery puree, ginger juice, lemon juice, and natural flavoring. Now, I just listed natural flavorings, but for some reason, it has to separate natural flavoring separately. And it says here in little print here, all sugars come from fruits and or vegetables, but it does say not a low-calorie food. Now, if I were to make this myself, I'd probably omit the oranges, because you don't usually juice oranges unless you really want, because sugar, well, there's a lot of sugar in oranges. But the interesting thing about this company is that it's owned by Pepsi. So the first nasty clue is that get it cheaper at Walmart. The second nasty clue is it's owned by Pepsi. Now maybe when Nature Juice used to be just Naked Juice on its own, it was different. But now it's owned by a company that is famous for producing, you know, not the best choice of beverages, along with its major competitor, you know who that is. It begins with a C, in case you're wondering. So I was looking up online, just for the hell of it, I typed in the search bar last night, is Naked Juice Kale Blazer. Now, Kale Blazer is the lowest sugar product that they have. Everything else is more fruit-based. Um, so, and most diabetics, they don't consume a lot of fruit because fruit is higher in sugar, and you can get vitamin C from other products other than, you know, fruit. But so I looked it up online, and now the pint size. Now this is 64 ounces, which means a pint is what 16 ounces by 64. So it's 2 quarts. There's two. So there's 4 pints in here. Four pints. If I consider a pint a serving, that means it'd be 8 times this. So I'm looking online, and you can Google it yourself. How safe is Naked Juice Kale Blazer? And they're saying that there's like 8 spoons of sugar in a pint container of one of these, which kind of means that I could, if I drink this whole thing over, like yesterday, I drank this whole thing. I was doing classes at the same time, and eight, that's 64 teaspoons. That's probably a cup of sugar. I don't know. I'm not a baker, but it's probably a cup of sugar. I don't even have sugar in the house, but apparently I used to. Oh, it's just funny because it seems like when a really great product on their own is doing well and maybe even healthy, and then it gets taken over by a large mega corporation that just wants you to crave more and more and more. Um, you know, it's kind of too bad. So if I want to continue to do juice in my diet, I'm probably going to have to go back to the old-fashioned way, pull out the juicer that I have, and start buying kale again. Now the biggest problem with doing juice for me up here is that it's hard to find it fresh. And if you want to juice kale, you're going to buy it when it's freshly picked because all that moisture dissipates off in the leaves. And if there's not a lot of moisture in kale, then you're just going to end up juicing more kale to get the same thing. If you can get it somewhere where it's fresh picked, you'll get a better yield out of your juice. And it's a little bit more intensely involved, but maybe I should get one of those ones that crush it's better than the one I have. You push it into a screen, and the screen tears it up. Now the problem with, it's a good introductory one to get you into the realm of it. But the problem with it uses a lot of oxygen. It oxidizes nutrients. So you lose a lot of nutrients. On one hand, it's a healthier way to go than probably doing this. but and this still isn't all that bad. You can handle the sugar. It could be a good recommendation. But it's kind of sad that you take something that you think is fairly healthy, and they have Paris, so that means they're probably crushing it. So they pick a product that's pretty good. Now, if they dropped off the apple, now say for example, just thinking outside the box, if the natural flavorings is not sugar, if they just took off the apple and the orange, or especially the orange, it actually lists orange as the first ingredient, which for some reason I really hadn't noticed before. I thought when I originally was buying this that the kale was first, but according to here, you got orange, juice, kale, brie, apple juice. If you're making one of these things, you're going to put in all the other stuff first, and then you're going to put in an apple. Or you're going to put an apple in, but you're only going to put one apple. And that's going to give you some flavor to help smooth out the kale, because the kale's a little hard to handle when it's being juiced. But, the cucumber is a good thing to put in it. Spinach juice. Spinach is kind of a hard thing to juice also with the kind that I have, because there's not a lot of moisture in the leaves. But it says juice. I might start looking on growyourgreens.com. He does. He also sells blenders and juicers and stuff. And I might see if I could find a good deal on the crushing kind. And there's a technical name for it. I can see what it is. It runs it through like a screw, and if the screw crushes everything, and that gives you out. That it's also the way that they do wheatgrass. You can't run the grease shots through the kind of juicer I have. You have to crush it. So, and then of course I could grow wheatgrass, and maybe I could sell it at the farmer's market. Maybe. I think I'd have to grow it in trays. This video is getting too long. Longer than I wanted to talk about this, but I'm sorry. I just like to babble. So anyway, it's Happy Tuesday. There's a So2 video up. It's a bit confusing to me, and it should be confusing to me. But I think it's really representing the energy of the week. We got a inauguration coming up this week, and I think it's going to be a good thing. But there's a lot of people that are being motivated to go out there and risk their lives for something that's going to, there's people that we send around the world that are risking their lives for freedom. And then there are going to be people protesting on Friday for something that they, if they were so concerned about how this was going to go, they probably should have spent more time on the whole election process. But whether they could vote or not, maybe the answer to why they didn't get themselves involved. But it is what it is. This is the way the world tumbles. Ta-ta!